That's right, everybody. Another happy Tuesday. It's January. You know what that means? Soup. Today we're going to do a loaded baked potato soup with pecan wood smoked bacon, scallions, cheddar cheese, diced onions, a baked potato. What do you say we make this hot potato soup? Super duper. First, we're going to put a little bit of oil in a saucepan, and we're going to render the fat out from our bacon so our bacon's nice and crispy. Oh yeah, look at that. So we're gonna do it on high heat so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan, and then we're gonna lower the flame so that it cooks and gets nice and crispy. While that's happening, I'm gonna scoop out my baked potato. Don't have to be pretty. Get as much of that potato as you can. Want to keep the skins because we're going to use them. We want to use the whole potato. Give it a little mash up. Ultimately, we're going to remove the bacon from the soup, but I want to keep the bacon fat because that's what we're going to saute our vegetables in. I also took a white chef's potato, peeled it, diced it. I boiled them. This is going to give our soup the body that we deserve. All right. Want it crispy, not crispy burnt. I'm gonna let the bacon fat do the work without the flame. That way I definitely don't burn it. Anybody who's told you that they haven't ever burnt bacon or croutons is a liar. All right, so we're gonna remove the bacon onto a paper towel, keeping the fat as much as we can in the pot. And then we're gonna saute our onions and garlic. We're gonna add a pinch of salt because, as you know, but from watching my videos, we wanna bleed out the onions, keeping them translucent while they cook. The salt will draw out the moisture. So about 5 minutes or so, we let the onions cook in the bacon fat, nice. And then we're gonna add our diced, half-cooked potatoes. I cook them halfway in water just to soften them up. We're gonna cook them the rest of the way in the soup. That way the potatoes take on the flavors of the soup. Give it a nice little saute. Let the bacon and the potatoes enjoy each other. And then we're gonna turn the heat up. Chicken stock. No fancy containers, but this is my chicken stock. If you go back to my videos, you'll see how to make it. We're gonna bring that back up to a boil so we can cook our potatoes and our onions and such. At this point, we want to take our roasted baked potato and add it to the soup because we want it to also incorporate with the bacon and all the other flavors we got going on here. All right, as soon as that comes to a boil, we're gonna turn it down and let it cook. I'm gonna add a little black pepper. While that's happening, I'm gonna take our skins and we're gonna, let's cut them in quarters. So we have something nice to scoop our soup. Take these to the fry later and crisp them up. Obviously not everybody has a fry later in their house, but take a pan with some oil in it and warm it up. Same thing. Our soup has come to a simmer. Just want to bounce the spoon around in the soup to see how the potatoes are doing. Now I'm going to add some dried thyme and rosemary. Crispy skins. Dry them out. Got some nice crispy skins. Texture for our soft, silky white soup. We have some texture. Give the skins a little salt. Salt them when they're wet right out of the oil. That way the salt sticks to them. So now we're gonna take it off the heat. Our potatoes are soft. All of our flavors have melded together. We're gonna add a cup of heavy cream. And then let the blender do its work. Again, it's an immersion blender, so keep the immersion blender underneath the juice. That way you don't wear it. All right. Now we're gonna return this to the heat, bring it back up to a boil, and I'm gonna fold some white cheddar cheese into it. Like I said, loaded, baby, loaded. Second it comes to a boil, add the cheese, turn it off. Just show me one bubble. There it is. See that? See how thick? See those thick bubbles? And then we're gonna add some cheddar cheese. About a half a cup. Turn it off and just let the heat of the soup do the rest. Give it a taste. I love making soup. This is why. The end product is delicious. Now we get the rest of the loaded part. For sure, bacon, scallions, some diced onion, and then on top, those beautiful crispy potato skins. A little more bacon, and then a dollop of sour cream, some more stuff. And what do we got, boys and girls? We got loaded baked potato soup. My way.